is the weirdest autographed request you've ever
one.
received?
One of the worst places. I was always very good with autograph seekers. I would go 5-10 minutes before getting on the bus, sign as many as I could, and I always was. It felt like that was part of the game, part of being a pro. In Long Island, it was a little different because the Marriott Hotel in Long Island, it was across the parking lot from the Nassau Coliseum. So you had to cross the parking lot, and there'd literally be like 30, 40 autograph seekers right there. And you'd sign a few autographs, and then they'd say, "Here, I made this plaque for you with a bunch of your cards." And you'd be like, "Oh, thank you." And you get the plaque, right? And they're like, "So I'm going to be at the game tonight. Because I gave you the plaque, can I get a stick?" And you'd be like, no, like I'm on a 5-game road trip. I don't have an unlimited amount of sticks with me. Thank you for the plaque. And then they'd say, "Well, next time I'll give you the plaque next time when you give me a stick." It'd be like, what are you doing? Like, you gave me a gift and then you take it back because I'm not going to give you a stick. Like, it was, and I have given sticks to some of those people. But sometimes you just are like, "Hey, listen, we're on the first game of a 5-game road trip. I got to save my sticks." And then they take it back. So that was pretty unique.
Um, I think most guys have probably seen it all, especially playing in Toronto. Or in Canada and Calgary too. Anytime someone asks you to autograph some part of their skin. I've had people ask to autograph their kids. You get some weird requests. I think we'll probably see less of that now with COVID. I don't think, I think it'll be more controlled when people come and ask for autographs. But yeah, you just see some weird stuff where you kind of shake your head, or just laugh. I think that's just part of it, and that's the beauty of playing in Canada. You have crazy fans that really really cherish certain things, but usually it's from kids that ask you to sign some weird stuff, like their arm or something that's going to wash off eventually. But I don't know. Without going to rated R, that's the answer I'll get.
That's not the weirdest request. Weirdest request is somebody came up to me and said, "Can you sign this?" And I'm like, "Well, what is this?" He goes, "That's a American Kennel Club certification." So for those that don't know what the AKC is, it's basically when you register your dog, and they get their papers, and then you can show them or you can breed them, and they get their real papers, their birth certificate, and all of that. And they had named their dog something something Martin Biron something something whatever, and they wanted me to sign the American Kennel Club paper just because they wanted to frame it. And I'm like, number one, like, what kind of weird little French poodle dog do you got that you're naming him Martin Biron? And number two, I was like, okay, whatever. So that was a pretty weird one that I had to sign as well. If that person is watching or listening, I hope you're not offended, but it was pretty weird.
Well, plenty. And they're all awkward, but I'll tell you, we had an outdoor game when I played for the Kings. We played in the parking lot of Caesar's Palace, and I think it was the first outdoor game ever of that nature. It was really, really cool. But the game's over, and I'm with some of my teammates in the casino. By the way, I'm not a gambler. I don't know why I was hanging out in the casino. I'm gambling. I have no interest in gambling, but anyways, and some person came up to me and with a Sharpie, and they wanted me to sign. She wanted me to sign her ankle with the Sharpie, and she was going to get it tattooed. And if my memory serves me correctly, I politely declined. I didn't think that was something that she should carry the rest of her life. I may have done it because I kind of do remember her pleading that she wanted my signature on her ankle. And so I may have given in. I can't remember, but I just found it so odd. That's kind of when, getting tattoos was starting to become a lot more popular and more regular, more mainstream. And so maybe I did. I can't remember. But you get plenty of odd requests for sure.
I haven't gotten too many weird ones or anything like that. I mean, usually it's just the cards out of the rink. Guys are pictures asked to sign those. I mean, well, we have like some events with younger kids, and they bring out like their phone cases or their like completely non-hockey related hats and stuff. Or so I'm like, are you sure you want me to sign this? I'm not ruining your hat or anything like that. So I think that's those are the weirdest things I've gotten. I'm waiting for something more weird to come out, but yeah, like phone cases and uh, yeah, like random hats, and I feel like I'm just destroying someone's hats and shirts, but uh, they've always been happy about it. So